Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for April 17th. April 17th is the 107th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 108th in leap years, with 258 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is bibliomancy. Bibliomancy is a noun that means divination by interpreting a passage picked at random from a book, especially a religious book such as the Bible. This word comes from Greek biblio, which means book, and mancy, which means divination. So if you're having a hard time deciding between running away and joining the circus or staying put in your accounting job, you might try bibliomancy. Here's the step-by-step method. 1. Pick a book you trust a lot. 2. Put it on its spine and let it fall open. 3. With your eyes closed, trace your finger to a passage. 4. Interpret that passage as your life map to the future.
Then he went down and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan, according to the saying of the man of God. And his flesh came again like unto the flesh of a little child, and he was clean.
Another alternative is to go to a library or a bookstore and choose a book at random there. Another method is to choose a single word and let that point you to your path. I'd like to take a moment to mention that links to my research are included in the show notes. Ask you to go ahead and click that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and stay to the end for those outtakes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And remember that you can share this video with others through a link in your email, messaging app, or social media. And with that, we're going to start in the year 1492 when Spain and Christopher Columbus signed the capitulations of Santa Fe for his voyage to Asia to acquire spices. This is the birthday of American banker and financier J.P. Morgan, born on April 17, 1837. He founded J.P. Morgan and Company and lived to the age of 75. On April 17, 1861, the state of Virginia's secession convention voted to secede from the United States, later becoming the 8th state to join the Confederate States of America. This is the birthday of American novelist and playwright Thornton Wilder, born April 17, 1897. Thornton Wilder won 3 Pulitzer Prizes. One was for his novel The Bridge of San Luis Rey, and one each for the plays Our Town and The Skin of Our Teeth. He lived to the age of 78. On April 17, 1907, the Ellis Island Immigration Center processed 11,747 people, more than any other day. This is the birthday of American actor William Holden, born April 17, 1918. He starred in some of Hollywood's most popular and critically acclaimed films, such as Sunset Boulevard, Sabrina, The Bridge Over the River Kwai, The Wild Bunch, and Network. William Holden was named one of the top 10 stars of the year 6 different years and lived to the age of 63. This is the birthday of Czech pianist and composer and producer Jan Hammer, born April 17, 1948. He's known for composing music scores for television and movies, the 1980s TV series Miami Vice, for example. I've placed a couple of links in the description for you. Eddie Cochran was a mid-20th century American rock and roll musician. He co-wrote a song you may have heard, Summertime Blues, along with dozens of other singles and albums. He experimented with such techniques as multi-track recording, distortion techniques, and overdubbing, all the way back in the 50s. Sadly, he died from injuries sustained in a car wreck on April 17, 1960. He was 21. A group of Cuban exiles, financed and trained by the CIA, landed at the Bay of Pigs in Cuba on April 17, 1961, with the aim of ousting Fidel Castro. Sirhan was convicted on April 17, 1969, of assassinating Robert F. Kennedy. On April 17, 1970, with the world anxiously awaiting, tragedy turned to triumph as Apollo 13 touched down safely in the Pacific Ocean. And I think that's going to do it for us today. As always, links to my research are included in the show notes. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and feel free to share this video with others, friends, and family. You can do that with the link in your email or on social media. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. On April 3rd is the 14th. Signed the It's a mouthful. All right, where are we now? We'll start from the beginning. And we'll probably leave that part out. I don't know how all that's going to go together, or if it's even going to make it to the video. We'll just see. That's not going to go. Yeah, we're going to cut those out. That'll all be laying on the cutting room floor. So I'll just do that whole thing over. That might not make it into the video. We'll see. Changing it up.